Hi everyone. Um, I just wanted to talk about um, real estate, and I think the majority of people out there, especially those that are homeowners, I believe that these are the type of people that kind of fuck it up for everyone, especially renters, because renters are renting rooms without paying taxes for renting the rooms. And it could be a residential private property home, but still, they're renting a room, 2 rooms, 3 rooms, whatever it is, but they're not paying taxes on that. And they should be. And think about it. Both people, as an example, are working. One is trying to save up to buy a house, while the other is getting help paying off their mortgage or their house bill every single month. So who's getting fucked over in the end? Usually is the person that's renting, and people talk shit on that person. People say, oh, look at this person. This person doesn't have a house. This person doesn't have anything. And people can talk crap on people like that for not having anything, not having a home or whatever. And these type of people can be working a lot. So I'm thinking that, because I'm renting a room. I'm renting a room here in, with my friend, with my buddy. And a lot of people are doing this type of stuff. A lot of people are renting a room. A lot of people are renting um, a room out, and a lot of people are renting. So there's a difference. A lot of people are renting the room out because it's their own property. And then people are renting the room that they list, right? So, and a lot of people can get angry because this is like a touchy subject, because a lot of people will start hating because we're talking about money. But at the same time, it's helping someone because it's helping me. And when I register to go to work, I'm using this home address, which is my friend's, but I am not the owner of the home. I'm solely a person who is renting a room, living in this house, this property, you know? So therefore, I should be somehow classified as such. That way, you know, we could filter out people accordingly, and we could understand many other scenarios that I'm not even touching bases on, or I'm not even discussing in this video. But a lot of people can, play them out in their mind. Um, so because a lot of people can be, I don't know, like fucking hating on people that are just renting and shit like that. And a lot of these residential homeowners are making a business out of it. They're making money out of it. It might not be a lot and much, but they're still making an income. So therefore, they need to be taxed on that money. And and that's when the IRS and tax editors or auditors and, stuff like that. Like, okay, and the only reason I'm bringing this up is because there could be a family and they could all be on, like, they could all be receiving fucking aid and help from the government, which is like food stamps and stuff like that, right? And the people renting the rooms can all be on food stamps, or even the homeowner could be on food stamps. And on top of that, the homeowner is still on top of that charging the other people that are living in the house rent money. So they are indeed getting some form of income. So therefore, should they be receiving the aid or help that the government provides and issues to people that need it and require it because of the lack of money or whatever? So there's different ways of looking at this information. And I guess when someone gets a job, they can write living at a house, renting a room. That could be an option. That way the government can understand and know how many people are out there just renting, as opposed to people that own a home, etc., etc., etc. Because now, if I'm making money or other people are making money, how do we know that someone out there is not doing malicious things to keep someone under, so that in order for them to continue living in that property, continuing to, go to work and repeating that cycle that they're trying to get out of, if they're trying to get out of it. And if they are trying to get out of it and people are doing malicious things to prevent them from getting out of that rat race, then that's fucked up. They could damage their vehicle, they could do a lot of things to impact them financially. So to keep them devastated in that and stuck in that situation, like quicksand or whatever, like just sinking people, keeping that person stuck right there. I mean, that is a possibility. And not just that, but there's a lot of renters. There's a lot of motels. There's a lot of apartments and stuff like that as well, which is not bad because there's a lot of pros and cons of as far as someone owning a house and not owning a house. So it's not that bad. But I'm just thinking, if someone is renting a room, just like an apartment or a motel or Airbnb, I'm sure people are getting taxed, for making their home into a business. Because that's what it is at the end of the day. They're making an income. And with this internet game, and that's because that's what they call it. They call this life a game. That's how you have to play the game. Even though it's not a game, so we have to perfect the system. We have to perfect it in order to really tackle the issues of life correctly and accurately for the benefit of all people, not for a specific group of people or the majority of people, but for all people. Because then it will really filter out people, and if they need help, they'll be able to receive the help that they desperately need or not. That's all dependent on a case-by-case basis, right? We all know that. So in a way, it would be kind of like the rentee reporting the renter by them probably not even being aware of it, because it could be like on an updated resume when someone's trying to get a job or whatever, because my mailing address is here in this address. And I guess it's already clarified with the renter's signature or the buyer's signature and stuff like that. So it's really looking into, why is this other person that is working and that has a stable job, living at the same address as this other person? Are they a couple or not? Or are they renting? Because that's people. This is a business approach that could earn you money if someone were to really look into. Because there's a lot of fucking people out there just renting a room. And if you guys can get people to pay taxes on that money that they're renting the room out for, then that'll be good. Maybe the price or the cost of renting a room will go up for the person, the rentee, the person renting the room out or trying to get a room. Yeah, the rentee. But it's only fair, right? It's only fair. Because everyone else out there is paying taxes. Everyone else out there is getting taxed. You know, and for some people that are just renting, like, of course you're going to get jealous. Like, this person is just renting me a room and I'm over here helping them pay for their house. You know, that type of thing. Like, if anything, that should go towards my credit. That should go towards like a rentee's credit. You know, showing some form of being responsible. So therefore, it would be good. Because not everyone is a homeowner. Not everyone has an apartment. Not everyone is living at a motel or whatever, hotel. Some people rent money. Some people rent money. Some people do rent money, but a lot of people rent a room at houses, private property or whatever. So that would be a good way to show that they're responsible, and with their credit card or whatever, it could help them get points by being responsible. So, you know, if their goal is to get out of that rat race or whatever, just trying to get their own house, then they'll be able to go and do that because they have proof of them having a history of credit, right? They have established credit. So now everyone knows the story from there. They get approved for a loan or their first homeowner buyer. Sometimes they can get away with not paying any money down. You know, so there's a lot of things out there that oh, my phone's at 5%. Dang it, I knew I should have charged it. But yeah, like, I'm just trying to help people out, and this is, I think this is an issue or problem, or just like a different avenue or viewpoint that people haven't really looked into, and I think they should. That's the only reason why I'm recording this. So, yep. And I have to end this video. I probably talk for more, and I probably wanted to talk for more. But for now, I'm gonna just end it.